can you help us out with this first topic of the week?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
I'm ready.
It's even coming off of what he just said, that was the perfect statement.
Henry Cavill has come out with a statement saying the following. I have just had a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran, and it's sad news, everyone. I will, after all, not be returning as Superman. After being told by the studio to announce my return back in October, prior to their hire, this news isn't the easiest, but that's life. The changing of the guard is something that happens, and I respect that. James and Peter have a universe to build. I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes. For those who have been by my side through the years, we can mourn for a bit, but then we remember Superman is still around. Everything he stands for still exists, and the example he sets for us are still there. My turn to wear the cape has passed, but what Superman stands for never will. It's been a fun ride with you, all onwards and upwards.
What did you think about, you were the first one to share the news with me. Was it while we were at our screening of Avatar? Did you find that out? And now that it's official, no more gaming around with Willie or won't he? I mean, that's those high school games that we're not playing that. We're grown folks now. Now DC has made it official. What do you think about the fact that Henry Cavill is not going to be Superman anymore?
I mean, I think it's disappointing.
Yeah.
He was great at Superman, and I mean, people were looking forward to that. It was a big thing when he announced it the first time. Everybody was super excited. Yeah, he's coming back. So I think it's a bit disappointing. I mean, I get that they have something in mind that they want to do, but I also feel like if you're trying to build a brand and they haven't done really well, not them personally, but DC itself, a lot of stuff that comes out hasn't done as well as they've wanted to, but we know people want to see, people love him.
Yeah.
So you would think that they would
be
wanting to do
yeah.
what works.
Right. What about you, Taps? I'm gonna take this time to try to go grab my charger while you tell us your thoughts on while your boyfriend Henry's not coming
I'm pissed. I'm really freaking pissed. Like, the anger is there. It's pretty hardcore. Not only do I not get him with Superman, now I don't get him
with The Witcher. I know.
with The Witcher, and I feel like I'm going to be lacking some Henry in my life, and I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it at all.
What would you say? You're thrilled about him being gone? Great.
We'll kick you.
Well, I mean, I didn't watch The Witcher. I know Chris has.
It's so good.
The third season hasn't come out yet, right?
I haven't even finished the second season.
Because I know they said that he's already shot. He's in the third one.
Yeah, he's in the third. He just
so
won't.
You will see him
Yes.
again.
I know, but
It's
it's
the one
like I'm
after.
going to binge it, and I'm going to watch it all because I'm not going to be able to help myself. And then I'm not going to have him anymore. And he's just such a sexy beast. And it's a really sad thing.
It is sad.
Well,
I think we all wanted to see him, wear the cape,
I know, right? And like,
wear the big S.
see him in his clean cut look.
You know.
He hasn't been his clean cut look in a while. Unless you watched the Alona Holmes.
Enola Holmes. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Which
I
is
do
really
wanna watch
good.
it.
They're cute movies.
y'all say y'all wanted to see him wear the cape again, and that's what everybody pretends like that they've been saying. But the reality is, it's just like I said last week or the week before, just like Star Wars. When something isn't financially successful, or it flops, or it's not what people wanted, that whole thing about how Superman doesn't kill, and they were ready to throw Henry Cavill under the bus as if he wrote the movie that way. But then when we didn't have Henry Cavill around anymore, more DCEU movies kept coming out, and there was no Superman. Why couldn't Superman show up with this? Why couldn't Superman show up? You kept hearing that over and over and over again. It's like you didn't appreciate him when he killed Zod. Then you're like, all right, well, I'm good. I'm not coming back for a long time. It's like, now what I say last week, where's Henry? I don't like that. Oh. But, and now that he's gone, it's like, oh, he's the greatest Superman of all time. You freaking, it's the same
I don't
crap
even,
with
no. What you're not understanding is that it's not that he was the greatest Superman of all time. It's that Henry is the greatest of all time, and we just want to see him. We don't care how we see him. We just want to see him.
We don't care how we see him. We just want
Well,
to
let's
see
hope
him.
somebody out there has
I know,
some
something.
good stuff coming up for
I
him.
need something, and now I have nothing is the problem.
I think that is incorrect.
No, I know I'm right about this
no.
one. I know I'm right about it.
It's the whole thing with Ben Affleck when he was first cast as Batman. The same thing. He was like, "We're gonna the guy from Geely, the guy dating Jennifer Lopez. He sucks." And then when he kicked ass in that one warehouse scene, and then he left and didn't come back. The fans don't appreciate him until they're gone. Until it's time to recast. And it's just like SNL. The current SNL casts are always the worst until the next generation steps in.
I agree with you on that. And I don't think your argument for Ben Affleck really stands, just because I wasn't a huge fan of him before.
Well, I've also read that James Gunn and Peter Safran want Ben to direct for them.
And I think that's because his script that he was writing for his Batman, his 3 Batman movies, and those art projects that were released for pre-production and stuff, it's still out there. They've already paid for it. They could bring it in, and then if they brought it in to the current Batman movie, the Matt Reeves The Batman, and if Batman 2 or Batman 3, maybe The Batman 3 directed by Ben Affleck, that might be a way to get it. Hell, we got Ben Affleck involved. They wanted him to direct something anyway. I mean, Ben Affleck is winning Oscars for the movies that Argo, like the movie Argo that he wrote and stuff, and this was all for Warner Brothers. So it makes sense. If we can't get him as Batman, then if he's directing a Batman movie with that same script that he wrote, that people who have read it said this is one of the greatest scripts for Batman that we've read so far, and Ben Affleck did a good job in this script. And he's obviously a great director. He's an Oscar-winning director. Then that may be the best way of having it. He's still involved, but then
we could put
current
Henry.
Batman, what's his
We
name
could put
again?
Henry in the role. Everything would be great.
Well, what's the current Batman's name again from Twilight? What's his name again?
Rob Pattinson.
Rob Pattinson. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a way to have your cake and eat it too. You got Rob Pattinson still as
I
Batman.
still would rather have.
You got an Oscar.
I like Rob Pattinson. Don't get me
director.
wrong. Sparkle, sparkle, vampires, blah blah.
Which is something that also people said against him when he was first announced
Absolutely,
as being
they
cast.
did.
What is
Absolutely.
it that John Campbell always says on his channel? Twilight boy, he's gonna be our new Batman. The same shit. And Ben Affleck talked to him about it. You're the same shit that they gave me when I was announced.
Yeah.
They're going to mess with you too because they won't get it until they see it.
Yeah.
Everybody has this script written in their own brain. And because your imagination, whatever you imagine a Superman or a Batman movie is going to be in your own imagination, whatever you see on the screen, if it doesn't fit what you imagine,
true.
then you start shitting on it. No, I wanted to see this and that and the other. Like that was your damn dream. This is my dream. Can I have my dream?
I still think we
What
should
we
put
do need to
Henry.
know is Kim feels that Tab would like to see Henry Cavill's feet.
Mm-hmm.
So can we get that in a movie somewhere?
I actually am not opposed to this, and
I
that
am
is not funny.
I mean, great.
we get
And
some
what you
Henry
guys are wondering
Cavill
what we're
feet?
talking about. Like we have a special guest here in the studio. Our sponsor, Kim. I don't know if she wants me to put her on camera, so I won't put her on blast like that.
She goes,
But if you want to come behind the camera back here, it's fine.
So if
Sponsor Kim.
anybody out there has pictures of Henry Cavill's feet,
Not
send them our
random
way.
feet photos, please God, not random.
I can
feet
take my
photos.
shoes off again.
No.
You
I
don't want?
know,
Oh
no.
damn! I forgot to put the soundboard up for the feet that.
Stop. Stop.
I'm gonna make that a sound too. When you're not in studio, whenever I do stuff, I'm gonna hit the button and goes stop.
I also thought about you the other day because
Why are you? Why is my wife thinking about you?
I mean-
the Black Panther,
I mean,
The black what?
the new one that came
that's what I
out,
call it too.
the
Mine or black ones in general? That's what she said. That's what I call them too. Mine or no? No, the floor is yours.
the
I was listening.
No, wait. Pause that for a second, babe. And the ones in general? Answer the question.
I don't.
I want the truth.
know if I can do that.
the
All right. Oh, okay, babe. What were you gonna say? What was I saying about a fashion show?
The villain in the newest movie, well, he's kind of a little bit of everything. The water,
Okay.
that he's been dubbed on TikTok as Agua Poppy.
Oh, God.
There. So
The water
Oh,
daddy.
God, it's
Water
spreading.
daddy.
The water
It's
daddy.
spreading.
that's what they've all dubbed him, as the Agua Poppy.
Oh, my God.
And I say every time I say daddy now, but and when I can't do it the way she did it, but on Schitt's Creek, that TV show,
Oh, yeah.
the way the sister goes,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
I feel like I
Yes.
feel like hearing that sound in my head every time I end something with daddy. Feed daddy.
Alexis. That's her name.
Yes, yeah, but I feel like it was
You can only do that, Alexis one, if you have her song playing in the background.
which song? I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about
He
that.
doesn't know about Alexis' song from Schitt's Creek.
All right, we'll get off topic here though.
Sorry, so off
sorry.
topic.
So more on. So anything else you feel about Superman and the recast of it? They're why is Spider-Man? What's his name? The current Spider-Man's name being floated around. I know they said they wanted to make Superman young again, but
I think they're trying to create some longevity for.
he doesn't need to be introduced whenever any movie gets rebooted.
I know, that's true. That's true.
He can't be Spider-Man and Superman.
It's true.
And he's too short to be Superman.
Is he? I mean, I feel like they could probably make
Tom
it work.
Tom
Harding,
Harlan, yeah.
whatever his last name is, but I know who you're talking
Well, I
about.
mean, Tom Cruise.
I mean, he can pull. He's pulling Zendaya. Let the man.
Tom Cruise wore platform shoes, so I mean, you know.
There you go.
For
There-
Reacher. You know what was a reach on that movie? His height. Because now that I'm started to watch the Reacher TV show that's on Amazon, and he's height accurate. I'm like, what the hell were y'all thinking making Tom Cruise Reacher? Everything else about the character that he played, Tom Cruise playing Reacher, was perfect. The mannerisms and the intelligence and all
Yeah.
that, Tom Cruise can pull it off. He just can't pull off 6 feet. Lifts. They're called lifts. They're not called miracle shoes. Anywho.
He's hating. He's hating
And
today.
this is hate coming from another guy that's also 5'6", 5'6" and a half.
That means I'm taller than him.
Then
Yeah.
I will not be disrespected like this.
Well,
When I say this is my show, but it's your episode.
I love Tom Harding, but he does not have the Superman.
I don't
look.
think he's Superman by any means as well.
No.
Absolutely, absolutely.
No, he's
but
Spider-Man.
I mean, he definitely he's pulling Zendaya, so I kind of feel like I have
that makes him Superman.
I feel like I kind of have to give it to him.
That's what Zendaya said.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did.
She's like, hey,
Yeah, she did.
just don't get those webs in my eyes. All right, guys, let us know what you guys think about the news about Superman being recast. James Gunn also had a meeting with Ben Affleck as well, so that was also put in the in his tweet. Before I move on, let me pull up his tweet real fast if I can find Let me get my bearings here. Let me see if I can find it. You guys going behind the scenes here. Let me
What
see
are
if
you
it pulls
finding?
up. Let me do this. James Gunn's tweets.
Oh,
I'm holding his phone with one hand and doing this. So I'm seeing if I can pull this up.
the multitasking skills he's pulling right now.
Oh yeah. If I can pull up James Gunn's tweets, he talked about having a meeting with Ben Affleck, as well as he just said some news. I might have to do a new segment called James Gunn's tweets, because James Gunn is all over it. Let's see. Met with Ben Affleck. Here it is. Met with Ben Affleck yesterday precisely because he wants to direct, and we want him to direct. We just have to find the right project. So it's not a guarantee that it would be Batman. It could be anything, but I would prefer it to be Batman, because he knows the character. Say what you want to say about even if you don't like Ben Affleck, or even if you don't like his portrayal as Ben Affleck, it was known before he was announced as and cast as Batman that he knows the Batman character. That's why his Batman worked for a lot of people who love Batman character so much, because Ben Affleck know and understands the Batman character. He said, because he's a director too, but he didn't interfere with Snyder's directing job.
Are you in love with Ben Affleck?
No, I respect him.
No.
But he understood,
I feel like he does
that-
love him, though.
and Ben Affleck's Batman was the first to show this on screen, that Batman isn't this just the guy who, when he's wearing the mask, even when he's not wearing the mask, there is no Bruce Wayne. It's always Batman. And Ben Affleck's Batman was the first Batman that showed that on screen. It's just a little Batman fanboy stuff that us.
Yeah, it's definitely fanboy. It's definitely
Nixon,
fanboy.
I would love to see Cavill in Tits and Dragons because
Yes.
we might get to
Yes.
see some skin, some
Yes.
feet. We might see a lot of.
Yes. I am 100% on board with this.
What are we
All for
talking
that.
about here? All right, now we can move on to the next topic of the week. But guys, let us know what you guys think about that, and if you want to talk a little bit more about it, just put in your thoughts in the comments below. So let's move on to the next topic of the week.
Guys, that's the end of this episode of The Rundown. Remember to like this video, become a subscriber, and share. This really does help us out. And click here or here. Thanks for watching.